Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We are also trying to face out our next key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.4154 mark and the $0.2716 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.3 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, I believe we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side, after seeing a 5 wave structure to the upper side, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.6535 mark, and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upper side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.0958 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And it is this Elliot wave structure, which is a micro Elliot wave count within the formation of this wave 3, that is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Fantom chart, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis to give you the short-term scenarios, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, having that is the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then the wave 4, and then the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.4857 mark, and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upper side. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, which was able to retrace into the golden pocket between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we started this massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that wave 3, we also expected to see another micro Elliot wave count within the formation of that wave 3, where I now believe that we have now peaked in the formation of that wave 1, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is a retracement in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that we have fully maximized, and we have also continued to hold within this blue target area even after the Fed rate hike yesterday, where we saw a bit of a breakdown to the lower side back into that blue target area. And as long as we are holding within this blue target area, then there are high chances that Fantom is going to recover and start the impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And for that to happen, we need to see a break above the 20-day MAs, both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart. And the moment we manage to break above the 20-day MAs, then we have the support for us to continue gearing up to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark. And the moment we manage to break above that key area of resistance, then I'll be watching for a successful retest. And once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue gearing up and continue unlocking higher prices to fully maximize our target areas to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And assuming that Fantom is not going to give us one more leg down to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, we can be able to sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.6947 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. But in case the breakdown continues and we also manage to break, that is lose this blue target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, that is the fib level 0.618, then I'll be watching the fib level 0.78 as my next target in the formation of that wave 2. And in case we also lose that area here on the Fibonacci's, then that will be suggesting a different Elliot wave count here on the Fantom chart, where we can term this whole structure right here giving us a high at around the $0.5333 mark as the first wave to the upper side. So in case we lose this blue target area, this will be the alternative scenario, having this whole structure as the first wave to the upper side. Then there are chances that in case the breakdown continues, that will be the formation of that wave 2, then expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then the wave 5. And I can first change the color of these different, or that is the alternative scenario, to white. And if that is the case, we can be able to sketch out a target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 that we also need to continue holding within by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high at around the $0.533 mark, and that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.4191 mark and the $0.3923 mark. And I can also change the color of this alternative scenario target area down here to white. So that is the minimum that we can expect that alternative scenario to the lower side to do in case the breakdown continues and we also lose our target area between the $0.4571 mark and the $0.4129 mark. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. But we also need to have in mind there are high chances that we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and there are high chances that the market might react to our target area in the formation of that wave 2 and start the impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 46 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, but we are seeing a sharp decrease in the selling momentum, suggesting higher prices might be coming our way, and there are chances of being able to print a bullish cross. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.